Shit, I'm so blessed. Never play.
Alright guys, getting right into the video. Based off the last video, this is what we're going to be going over. We're going over raffles, sightless, retailers, and resale predictions. This is going to be for the off-white Presto, the white pair that's releasing. So we got the release date is set for August 3rd, which is this Friday. The retail price is going to be the same as the black pair, which is $160. But yeah, it's going to be the same type of release. This is going to be the what they call it, the polar opposite pair. So it's going to be the all white pair versus the all black pair that released. You guys should know that by now. I'll throw up the style code, the release date, and everything from sneakernews.com. But basically, we're just going to get into it. I'm basing off of what happened for the previous release, the black pair release. So I'm going to tell you guys some retailers, some raffles, and stuff that's going to be happening for the white pair release, because it's going to be the same type of thing. I mean, for the release, because Nike didn't even release the black pair. So getting into it, guys, first thing I'm going to be talking about is raffles. So for raffles, it's going to be the same main raffles that released the black pair. It's going to be a lot of New York in-store raffles that are releasing, a lot of online raffles that are releasing. I think everybody was completely wrong. They thought that it was going to be like more of a, not a general release, but a high stocked pair. That might have been true, but everybody did raffles as releases. They didn't do online drops. So we got like the End online raffle. We got SNS doing a raffle. We got Foot District. You got Dover Street Market doing an in-store raffle. You got Shinzo Paris doing a raffle. You got a bunch of different raffles that could be in-store, that could be online. There's a lot of people that do global raffles. I'll throw some on the screen right now. This is going to be the ones that were for the black pair, but they're just going to be doing the same ones for the white pair. So get into these raffles early before they take them down, and that's going to be the main way that you're going to be able to get a pair. I'll go over who dropped the black pair, but it's really limited. Like, you know, if you have a Shopify bot, it's not going to be worth going for. I mean, it's worth going for, but there's going to be, you know, 50,000 people going for 100 pairs, not even on the websites that drop, and there was maybe 5 websites that dropped that people know about that go for the shoes. So going for the raffles and trying to get multiple entries for the raffles is going to be your best bet to get a pair of these shoes. And that's the way Nike's doing it now, and it kind of sucks because like Nike didn't even drop the pair, they just did exclusive access. So it's just going to be like a really shitty release again. I mean, I don't like Nike releases, but your best bet's going to be raffles for sure. And I'll throw them up again, but here's going to be some raffles. Okay, yeah guys, so you got RSVP, you got Antonia, you got the N Draw, you got XL, Foot District, SNS, Sivas, SVD, I don't know how to say their website honestly, and then Trace BN. Those are going to be the main ones to enter. Also, like I said, Instagram raffles, get involved in those, tag people, do a bunch of stuff on Instagram. That's going to be a good way to get a pair as well, because not a lot of people enter those Instagram raffles. They just enter the big ones that ship worldwide. Getting into some major retailers. I'm going to start off by saying Sneakers Pass. I'm going to talk about Nike. So Nike did not, I mean, technically they did drop the pair on the Sneakers app, but it was exclusive access, which is pretty shitty because you know that if you're like me, I've never got exclusive access to anything good, Witherspoons, anything good, Prestos, Off-White, anything like that. So Nike's going to be doing a Sneakers Pass again, which is probably going to be for Chicago and New York only. A lot of people thought it was going to be different locations, but it was just for Chicago and New York. And that's probably going to be happening Thursday, I believe, since the drop is going to be Friday, and it's going to go live around 12 noon to 3 p.m. Eastern time, guys. And that's going to be one of the best ways that you can get a pair is from Sneakers Pass if you live in one of those big populated areas, or you can spoof to those areas and then sell the reservations that you have. That's what I do. I haven't hit Sneakers Pass since the video I posted, so I'm not riding on Sneakers Pass. But other retailers that are dropping online, I'll give you guys some retailers that did drop online. So you got DSML eFlash London. They dropped their pair online. That's 3 a.m. That's going to be 3 a.m. Thursday night, which is technically Friday, 3 a.m. Eastern time. DSM New York eFlash, they dropped at 11 a.m. on Friday morning, but I'm pretty sure they only stocked a size 13 and an 11. People were saying that they were going to drop the next day since they messed up the drop online, but we didn't see that. Kith didn't drop online. They did all a raffle. Undefeated did drop online, and like I said, Undefeated is 8 a.m. to, you know, whenever. It's just random. Undefeated always drops at a random time. Blends did drop through the Frenzy app. That was at 12 noon Eastern time, so you can always try in the Frenzy app. I recommend not using an iPhone X. If you have that, Face ID is going to be slow. Use Touch ID for sure. Offwhite.com, they did not drop the Prestos yet. Usually they drop during the middle of the night, sometime after like the main release. Yeah, they didn't drop the black pair, so I don't know if they're saving anything for, you know, once the white pair drops. But yeah, guys, so those are the main Shopify sites that did release. Other than that, you can search around. I don't know of any other drops that are happening. Those are the main ones that I know of that I'm going to be going for with my bots. I mean, it's going to be hard to get a pair online, guys. Like I said, everything you should be doing is Raffles or Sneakers Pass. That's the only way you're maybe going to get a pair. These are high stocks, but there's just a lot of people doing Raffles, not a lot of online drops, which is like what I said before. It was what Nike's doing, which it's really shitty. Siteless, I went over this in the last video. There's not going to be any siteless just because there's no one dropping online. So you're not going to find anything. There might be siteless for Raffles, but that's about it. Just look around Twitter. The people I posted sneaker Twitter and other sites like the Site Supply, stuff like that. I recommend to follow them still, just so you can see where their raffles are at, where different raffles are at, and get entered in those. Other than that, tips. I'll get into resale a little bit later in the video, but just some more tips. If you're like doing Sneakers Pass, I recommend being on a good Wi-Fi, and so what's going to happen is there's going to be a button that says reservations coming soon, and then it's going to go live 15 minutes after it's loaded onto Nike. So once that 15 minutes is about to be up, I recommend tapping reservations coming soon. It'll say reserve now, and then it'll say reserve again, and then submit. And then it's all about who's quick enough and who has the best Wi-Fi speeds and stuff like that. It's kind of like the Adidas Confirmed app before there was CAPTCHA. It was just tapping. It's kind of based on luck at this point because now everybody's doing Sneakers Pass, Android, iPhones, everything. Before it was just iPhone, so it was a lot easier to hit. Yeah, just be quick with Sneakers Pass, and then that's about all I can say for that. Nike, they did drop on Canada, but they didn't drop in the US. Don't ask me why. I went for Canada drop, and it was like the desktop, Nike desktop, so it was like the cart system. So like it was like waiting for your turn, and then it was like it's in your cart, shit like that. But nothing, I didn't get it. It was just reloading the page. It said couldn't add to cart, and then in 2 minutes they took the stock down and they said that it was out of stock. So it was kind of BS what Nike did this release. Like I said, I don't like Nike drops. I stick to Adidas, even though resale might be dead. It's easier to get pairs. Actually, that's funny. I just saw a notification about some Nike accounts. Don't run Nike bots. Even if there's a drop, I don't recommend running Nike bots at all. Still, I recommend going manual, and then just finding ways to switch your IP on your desktop. You can use a VPN, stuff like that, if there is a Nike drop. I don't know if there will be, guys. If they do, it'll get loaded probably the same day as Sneakers Pass. But I recommend entering manual. Do not buy Nike accounts. Do not buy proxies unless you're going for Shopify sites. And then stick to manual. Like I said, just enter the accounts manually that you have. Create different accounts manually. Do not buy Nike accounts. It's definitely not worth it at this point. Alright, so getting into the last portion of the video, we got the resale predictions. Looking at StockX right now, the last sale for a size 10 was $800. The lowest ask for a size 7 is $768, and the highest bid is $414. It's $850. So don't go off a size 14 because that's a pretty rare size. Based on what the black pair did, I said that it was going to be it could be in the 600s or 500s. It's obviously not, just because people realize that it's not going to be an easy shoe to get. We thought it was going to be more easier before the drop happened, but now the prices are still in the 600s and 700s and 800s. So expect the same thing for the white pair. If you get a pair, the price isn't going to drop that much. Like I see, the last sale for a size 8 was $760, so that's pretty good profit. So I'll throw up a picture of the white pair on StockX right now, and you guys can see it. 800 was the last sale, 768, 850. They're definitely going to resell. Like I said before, it's off-white. You know, it's a nice shoe. I personally like the white better than the black, but that's up for you to decide. If you guys have any questions, I went over everything. I went over the major retailers dropping on Shopify sites, basically the best way to how to cop, which, like I said, raffles. Enter the raffles, guys. I know it might take a lot of time, but it'll be worth it in the long run because you might get a raffle win. Don't use a Nike bot. Nike may not even release the shoes at all besides Sneakers Pass. I know they're going to do a Sneakers Pass, and that will be on Thursday, so be ready for that. But other than that, that's about everything for this shoe, guys. That's the best way you're going to be able to get them for retail. If not, you're going to end up paying this resale price, which might be shitty. I know I won't be, because I would never spend that much on a pair of shoes. I only pay retail for my shoes. But if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. If you like the video, just like, subscribe. I might be doing a giveaway soon for you guys. And then, yeah, good luck, guys. Hopefully you can cop a pair on this release. Hopefully I can cop a pair on this release, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, they tryna give us false hope.